Welcome back to another Vahrenberg Implement informational series video, and today we're here with two 4700 series tractors. They're actually, one of them is our 4707 with the Dyna 2 transmission, and you can tell that by the decal right here, the Dyna 2. This one is fitted with the FL.3522 loader and the SM210 bucket, which is a heavier duty bucket. On our right here we've got the 4707, and this is just a standard 12x12 transmission edition. There is no decal down there. This one is fitted with the 931X loader. We're going to talk about some loader differences, but we're also going to talk about our continuous improvement program with Massey Ferguson. Massey Ferguson continually evolves these tractors, the tractor series, the Global Series. We've got some exciting things that have been added and changed to the Global Series tractor to continually improve them things, just like other manufacturers. The auto manufacturers evolve, so is the tractor manufacturers. We don't keep selling the same old product all the time. The Massey Ferguson listens to their customers, and they continually improve these products. First, we want to talk about loaders. The standard loader, what we call, is our basic loader design. It's a great economical loader. Allows you to do dirt work with the bucket. It allows you to lift bales and all that stuff. It's a very popular seller on our 4700 series as an economical alternative to keep your tractor price at an economical price point, and very competitive with the competition as far as specs and stuff. The 931X will raise 136 inches. It'll lift 3,420 pounds at that 136 inches at the pivot pin, which the pivot pin is going to be right there, as we've explained in past videos. The other measurement we do is 31.5 inches forward, which is close to the front edge of the bucket when it's parallel with or perpendicular with the tractor flat on the ground. At that point is 2,140. So 2,140 pounds at the front edge of the bucket, 3,420 pounds all the way up at 136 max lift height of this tractor. Now we've also started using some more comparable specs. We have a 59-inch lift height, which is a good measurement to compare different loaders because the max lift height is going to vary by loaders. At the 59-inch lift point, it's 4,150 pounds. At the pivot pin, 3,020 pounds at the 31.5-inch measurement. When we move over here to the FL loader, what does it give us? Well, one of the things, it gives us soft ride. Soft ride is an accumulator system built in to actually the other side over here. This plate on the other side will just slip over there. What we get on this side, if you look in here, you'll see an accumulator. It's right back there. That accumulator is a soft drive system that absorbs some of the shock loads. That makes up for about the $650 of the $1,500 difference in price. Of that $1,500, some of that is bucket. And if you look at this bucket here, you can see it's a curved back design. It's tapered compared to the 210U bucket is a more economical bucket. These buckets are approximately a little over $418 as current price of the day that we're shooting this video. This is an all welded bucket. It does have a good rollback. You can hold a lot of material, and it allows for the dumping of material. The heaviness of the bucket, the cutting edge is a heavier constructed cutting edge. You can see this is a lot thicker and heavier. than the cutting edge on this bucket. It's a heavier weight bucket. I don't have the exact weights right now, and I'm not going to guess, but you've got the angled, you've got the pre-stress in the back with the curved back there, the knuckle here. But if you look at from the edge, you got a lot more volume in this bucket. So the difference between these two buckets is about $418. The difference between loaders is about $1,050 list price out of the current price book today. This tractor does not offer soft drive. This one offers soft drive. So you're looking, of that $1,050, $650 of that is a soft drive system to add to that loader to make them equal. So you're looking at about $400 difference. The FL.3522 will lift 39.8 inches high, so you're getting an extra 3 inches for that $400 roughly. Plus, you've got pre-stressed loader design, tapered arm design. This arm is a lot more tapered for better visibility. Improves the visibility about 30% of the area that you can see around the loader arms. So that's two of the major things. It does come available in skid steer quick attach. We have this one in the Euro quick attach, but the pricing we're doing is for skid steer on both tractors. There is an optional self-leveling loader that's a FL.3615 is available from the factory installed, or you can buy a dealer installed 936. So if you're looking for self-leveling, those are options available too. The big thing here is we increase about 1,000 pounds at the pivot point down there, right down there. Remember, pivot point. And when you're comparing specs, make sure you're looking at pivot point or 31.5 inches forward, because not every manufacturer publishes at the same point. But 4,410 pounds on the FL loader versus 3,420 on the 931. On the 31.5 inch measurements, you're looking at 2,760 pounds at the front edge versus 2,140. So more increased lift capacity with the FL loader. The other thing is at that 59 inch, you're looking at 4,890 pounds at the pivot pin, 36 forward at the front. So you're continuing either at 59 inches or full lift height, you're gaining lift capacity with the FL loader. So if you're looking for a little heavier deluxe loader, comes standard with factory soft drive, the FL loader is it. Now, let's get on to some of the cool new features for the 2022 year models and later. Since we're talking about loaders, one of the things that you're going to see, a lot of people, it's not going to matter. In 2022, we started going to a 12-pin connector. What 12-pin connector allows us to do is have added features that can be added to either one of these loaders. Originally it was an 8-pin connector, now it's a 12-pin connector, and you'll see that here, or on some tractors you'll see it located right in this area on older models. The 12-pin connector allows us to add third function capabilities, fourth function capabilities, and added room like Q companion and other items added to these loaders. With the 8-pin system, we ran out of connections, so we have added an extra 4 pins, and that's one of the things that you'll find in 2022 year models and later is the new 12-pin connector is standard equipment to mate the loaders, to add more capacities and more features to them. One of the other big things that we seen was for the Canois Brazil based tractors, which the Massey Ferguson 4700s that are sold in North America come out of Canois Brazil factory. And if you look right here on the back, you'll see made in Brazil. Manufacturing year, you'll find the Brazil, the country of origin stamp. So these tractors are coming out of Canois, Brazil in South America. It's a Massey Ferguson owned plant. But in 2022, we went to the Carrera front axle. This one is actually featuring a Carrera front axle. One of the things you'll see is the differential assembly is not bolted from these outboard wing systems and planetary systems. The Dana system was bolted here. Carrera is now a cast system. It gives us a little better steering angles, and it gives us better weight capacity, and that's why they went to the Carrera system on the later tractors. The Carrera system is helping us that continuous improvement, building on the reliability and legacy of these tractors, the Carrera front axle. So that's one way to take a look at it, and we'll see the same thing on our 12x12 transmission tractor too. One of the things, we've got our heavy duty metal hoods. It's been standard equipment. Our quick release here allows the hood to pop up. We have our condenser cooling package. One of the things that has been very important on the cab tractors is keeping this screen clean, and more importantly, if you take that bolt loose, and there's one bolt down here, is keeping that air conditioning condenser clean. This system has been very dependable and reliable and designed and has performed as designed. But in 2022, AGCO and Massey Ferguson engineers determined that in some extreme conditions and when extended intervals of operation in dirty and dusty environments like in the hayfield, that the air conditioning system could use some updates, and as part of the continuous improvement program. And that is when you will notice in the 2022 year models, if you look back here, you will see this honeycomb style return air vent. The prior had some louvers that you open the louvers. This allows for that return air to return back through the air conditioning without those louvers getting closed. Some of the things that have changed, we've got two different cabs here. We've got the standard cab that you see here with the 4 side vents and the 4 front vents. These angled vent covers came out not long after these tractors started being produced. These angled vents allows you to blow air on the windshield or back on the operator. Additional ones of these can be purchased, and they can replace these side vents, or one of them or two of them, or whatever you prefer if you want to blow more cold air on you. And actually we have 2 more in the back here, vents. So if you would like to upgrade, these are available through the AGCO parts at your local dealer. But the new systems increase the volume of air to help cool this big spacious cab. If you own one of these tractors, one of the other things was the air vent, the air filter back here. If you took this cover off on the back of it, you would see an accordion style air cleaner. The new air cleaner is going to be a round air cleaner, kind of like your air filter on this tractor. That is one of the changes to the 2022 style air conditioning system, continuous improvement upgrade. Seals a little better, gives you a little more capacity, so you don't have to clean that. This bigger circle is going to give you more volume to not have to clean the cab air filter as often. So that's one of the improvements of the 2022 system. You still on the back of the tractor, that's the air vent right up there if you want to check and see if your tractor, but if you look at the 2022 year models, that's going to determine where the major change in this air conditioning system was integrated in the manufacturing line. Still have the 3-point raise and lower on both sides, rear wiper standard, 2 rear work lights up there, 4 in the front, heavy duty 3-point with telescopic link ends, 540 economy PTO is all standard equipment. 2 sets of remote valves is standard. When you add the third, you now get a free flow return. If you're running like a bale wrapper, 3-point mounted back hose, a lot of time need a free return, or some planters need a free return. That comes standard equipment when you order the 3 sets of remote valves on the 2022 year models and later. Premium Trailberg tires are standard equipment. They're a radial tire, front and rear. So that's one of the things when you're comparing. Look to see if you're getting bias or radials. Radials are going to cost you a little more. It's going to be a better ride. And this is the premium Trailberg brand tire that Massey Ferguson uses on Global Series in North America. We're going to slip over to this tractor that has our Vizio roof, which has our loader roof that makes it so much easier when you're raising them real high loader operations. Got pull down sunshade standard. You've got the air vents. You're going to have the 2 in the back. You're going to have 2 on the side with angled vents on the side when you do the Vizio roof option. With the Vizio roof, now you've got a flapper in here, right about in here. There's going to be a flapper in the air duct to cut it off, which will allow more airflow to the operator with the by blocking off the air flowing through the vents here. For the Vizio roof, you've got vents all along here, and you actually have vents right up there to keep the Vizio roof defrosted when you're in the winter. In the summer, it's taking that air and cooling those surfaces. So if you want to bring more air to you, on both sides you'll see these black knobs that you can, with the Vizio roof option now, to utilize that air conditioning air to blow on the operator. That is one of the biggest, those are the big change for 2022 as far as in the air conditioning upgrade. One of the features of the Dyna 2 transmission is brake to neutral, which you can see this switch here with the neutral symbol. We apply that, and what that allows us to do is anytime we want to stop the tractor, all we have to do is apply the brakes and it'll stop the tractor, and when we release it, it goes back to the gear we have selected. We're in first gear here, just for example. We'll take off, apply the brakes, the tractor's come to a complete stop. Say we're baling hay and we're tying hay, so the tractors, we're done, we release the brakes and they take off again. That is the brake to neutral function. This feature for 2022, if your tractor is what they call TCD compatible, which is how the dealer hooks which program we use for diagnostic software, can be upgraded. So if you have a 2022, pretty much later, there's a little bit before, but your dealer can look at your serial number and determine if it's a Tech Connect tractor or a previous EDT, which is electronic diagnostics tool tractor. It must be a TCD so that the software can be upgraded. You can put the switch in here, add the software, and upgrade a 12x12 standard transmission to brake to neutral function. Basically, we'll just give her a little spin here. You can see we're driving along. In here, we hit the brakes. The tractor's come to a complete stop. We're not moving anywhere. Now I release the brakes, and the tractor goes back to the gear that you had selected before. So for 2022 now, we have brake to neutral available. If you don't want it, you just tap it, and when you tap the brakes, it won't stop. Tap the neutral switch again, and it comes to a stop. It's a great feature. Customers are loving it on these Dyna 2s that are baling hay with it. Available to be upgraded. It must be dealer upgraded. The next feature that is available as an optional upgrade is our electronic 3-point hitch controller. In a 4700 series, you see this recess right here where a switch could be added. They have the electronic 3-point controller like our Global 5700 Global Series, and we're getting ready to jump in it so we can show you to start the 3-point hitch on a 4700 series. You have to do a raise and lower before to activate the 3-point. To basically wake it up and say it's safe to operate from here, or any time the external controls are done. With the new 3-point controller, we're going to go over here and we're going to show you on Tech Connect tractors. Again, it must be dealer installed. You can upgrade to the 57 or 6700 Global Series tractor, the electronic 3-point hitch controller, and there's a little bit of difference. We're going to go over there and show you so you can see the differences and determine if this is an upgrade that you would like to add to your 4700 series. Remember, basically 2022 year models, some of the previous ones, if they're Tech Connect, can be added with the electronic 3-point hitch controller. So visit your local dealer, take them your serial number, and they can determine if the 3-point controller, which if you'll look in this tractor, you're only going to have one button for position or draft control. And the new ones, you're going to add more features to control your 3-point hitch. The first recognizable feature, you're going to see 4 rotary knobs. Here's that knob we had in the other tractor that had our position or draft control. Still have that knob, but you're going to add the speed of fall and the height of raise controller, plus your suspension system on your 3-point. You can push this button and it's going to act kind of like that soft drive does on the loader. If you're carrying a weight on the back, it's going to absorb the shock load to smooth out the ride. But the other thing is, you're going to get this rocker switch that's going to allow you to, this is how you activate your 3-point controller instead of having to move it all the way forward and back. All you have to do is up, down, that activates it. This sets your depth control. So the height of, this is basically the height control of how, when you let it down, how low it'll go. You've got your positions control that you can return back to your same thing. This all works the same as before. You add the rocker switch for up, down, so you can lower it to this setting, raise it to wherever you have this setting, and the speed of fall when you want it to go down. And don't forget the suspension system on the 3-point. So now the 5700 series or 4700 series is like the bigger 6700 series 3-point system that you can upgrade. Visit your local dealer. They can discuss pricing, installation costs for that for your tractor. While we're sliding back over here where the other 4707 is located at, we're just going to discuss a couple things. You've got your power shuttle lever there. You can go forward, reverse, neutral. So you actually have, that's one function. You can raise it as a D-clutch function, and you have smoothness. You can make this thing where the tires roll. You can see the tire roll forward. Man, ain't that smooth. That is available in every gear in your tractor. Or you can make it aggressive. You can see that the tires didn't roll as fast and the tractor rocks quicker and back. That is one of the coolest features of a 4700 series, is the ability to adjust the aggressiveness of the forward reverse shuttle to your needs. Tilt telescopic steering. You got tilt here, pull the lever, and it'll come in and out. You don't find that on many of the competitors' tractors. The temporary instructor seat is standard equipment on the Massey Ferguson. We've got it in the folded down position, comes with a seat belt here to securely operate it. Just pull it out, turn it, push it back in, and it's stored out of the way. It's not a clumsy jump seat that's in your way when you're trying to get in and out of your tractor. The loader is built into the tractor. You've got two functions. You can see that the comes up nice. And that's where that Vizio roof, where you can see the bucket very nice and easy through the Vizio roof. Some of the other optional upgrades, this tractor does not feature them, but pivoting front fenders. Pivoting front fenders follows the tire and can be adjusted to keep them out of the hood sides and the loader. This picture here is a local customer that just installed a set on his 4700 series. But pivoting fenders is an option that is available to be added to the 4700 Global Series. One of the other things is rotating beacons are available to be added right there in that black plug. You can pull that black plug right there and have rotating beacons. If you're doing highway travel, and one of the things I like to tell people, if you're picking up a bale on the back end, 5 to 6 bale, are you hiding those hazard lights for people? So if you're traveling down the road, a rotating beacon may be an option that you'd like to have. Here's a picture of the rotating beacon to show you how it's installed on the tractor. A reverse beeper is also available if you're in an area of confined area or working around people that you want to alert them. Reverse beeper is available, and monitor rails are available. We're going to jump in this one. Monitor rails are available. They utilize these bolts here and attach across here to give you more mounting options. And then there's also a vertical rail that works off of those bolt holes that are down there and right up there on the right post. Here's pictures of both of those options available for more mounting options, or you can use the ram mount off of this rail, or the side here is where we mount a lot of the baler monitors and stuff, but these are other mounting options. Now we're going to raise the 931. We'll back up just a hair here. You can run two functions. We're going to dump the bucket down here just so we stay out of the way. We don't need to be crashing tractors. To show you the lift height difference. You've got good visibility here on the 931X. It just doesn't give you that extra oomph when you're looking at the top. One of the things with the extra height of the FL series loader, the Vizio roof might be something that's available to your needs. You can see here the 931X on our right, the FL.3522 on our left. You can see the height difference between the two loaders. You're going to gain a little extra height, a little better visibility, and a little heavier lifting capacity. gives you choices, and that's the thing at Massey Ferguson. We're here to provide options because your money's hard-earned to meet your needs in your operation. If you need a more economical tractor, we've got the 12x12 with the 931X. If you need a little bit more, the FL Series, Dyna 2, Vizio roof, and more of these options may be of added value to you. The great part is Massey Ferguson gives you choices. They also are continually improving their product to meet their customers' demands and needs. We've shown you several of the upgrades for the 2022 year model and later tractors. Massey Ferguson continually listens to their customers to help you get the most out of your hard-earned dollars, so they'll last. So your tractor is going to last a lifetime. Just because they made upgrades doesn't mean your old tractor's out of date or anything. We have, from the first 4700 series we've sold, they've been rock solid and dependable, born to work and built to last, and born to farm. These tractors, the only limitation is the horsepower. We don't limit implement size and that. It's crazy that some operators manuals actually limit what you can do with your tractors or the size of implements, and can affect your warranty. With Massey Ferguson, you can put any implement on there you want. The biggest thing is if that engine, you bought enough horsepower to pull that implement. I hope that helped you learn more about the Massey Ferguson product, the new 4700 series. The 4700 Global Series, and some of the new changes and the continuous improvement by Massey Ferguson to make it the leader in the basic economical utility tractor market. Whether it be the Dyna 2 or the 4700 with 12x12 transmission, you've got a tractor built to do the work you need and get your work done on your farm. I hope that helped you learn more about the 4700 series. If you're in West Central Missouri, right there, Vahrenberg Implement. We're right here on Fairground Avenue and Missouri 13. You can tell it's to the west because the sun's falling tonight, but we're just 35 miles from the Kansas City Stadium complex, the home of the Chiefs and the Royals. We're 49 miles from the Missouri-Kansas line. We sell everything here from our 25 horse 25 horse and under subcompacts, mid compacts, and full-size compacts, and then the full-size compacts, the premium compacts. We got them all in stock, and we got all the way up to the 6700 Global, hay tools, and more. Come visit us, West Central Missouri, and get your Massey Ferguson. If you're outside of our area, please visit your local dealer, and they'll be able to help you get the perfect Massey Ferguson to fit your needs and your operation. And I hope that helped you learn more about the continually evolving 4700 series from Massey Ferguson, the best utility class tractor in its market, and we're proud of it. One of the biggest things that you're going to see is base tractor weight. You won't find that in many other tractors in this horsepower category. Over 8,000 pound base tractor weight with no loader, no wheel weights, heavy duty 3-point lifting capacity, high flow hydraulics, and features and options to meet your needs. And biggest thing is you get more standard features with a Massey Ferguson than many of the competitive brands. So go check them out, put one to work on your operation today.